All right, so let's see if I can put up my rules of engagement pretty much, signals for entry. So first things first, I gotta identify where the monthly's flowing. And right now, we haven't had any breaks or resistance on the monthly or anything, so I'm seeing bears for this, right? She push a dono, that is a good. Step two, I go to the weekly and see if it is, in flow with the monthly or not. In this case, it's not, and it stopped being in flow right when I'll say, all right, so you had a little resistance here, and you've been breaking it ever since, higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows and higher highs. So if that's the case, then I'm like, all right, cool. If it's not in flow, I gotta either wait for the monthly to close, wait for the 2 or 3 week candle to close, or just give me a weekly chart pattern, and then I can find entries from there. So funny enough, we have a weekly chart pattern. You have a rejection here, and then a second rejection here. That's a double top on the weekly. Unconfirmed because there's no break, but it's a double top on the weekly. We go to the 3 week time frame, and this is my favorite. This is what really did it for me. What made me feel secure in this in these some sells trade. So I also like the fact that technically it's a double top on the 3 week. Now that's some serious power right there. So but most of all I needed was this bearish candle to close right here. So now I go on the daily time frame, and all I had to wait for was for the daily to break its own resistance to begin a setup A, and then come and close with a bearish candle wherever that may have been. And it closed bearish yesterday. So I'm in sells today, right? And this 4 hour bearish candle close was really what did it for me. So hoping we can go down. I mean, ideally, that's crazy because ideally, I want price to come down to this level. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but I'll definitely be waiting for that. And I think my signal for like a complete entry would probably be, mm, mm, because in this case, the monthly is going to close in 4 days. Who knows? If the monthly closes in 4 days, I'm definitely going to see the price and come all the way back to this level because it's just about to make a resistance. And I don't want to say it's going to make a resistance because it hasn't yet. We still have 4 days, but the likelihood, looking immediately to the left, we see all this resistance right there. So we got a good chance of sells on that. If not, it's cool. Um, I also am still in Euro GBP. So monthly bearish. What did it for me? My signal for an entry was honestly this 2 week bearish candle close, right? So when I go to the daily time frame, because funny enough, the weekly was always bearish. It never stopped being bearish. So I technically could have gotten an entry at this first bearish candle close up here, right? But I just wanted to wait for something, I don't know, better, something stronger. Yeah, no problem with that. Um, so I'm still in these cells. I think if it gets weak today, if the 12-hour closes bearish, if anything closes bearish, I feel like it will finally be exhausted enough to continue bearish. And I have this area highlighted because technically we're at this little resistance level on the weekly. Now I don't play with those resistance levels on the weekly. I use them to my advantage because I realize they can be quite strong given the right context. So I'm sticking with that on that with that. Now, now. Okay, so GBP AUD is working out great. I took half of my profits today, and I want to see if the rest can run. And again, I don't really want to push it, but like I'm gonna just let price tell me where it wants to go. I'm not interested in fighting or forcing. So, but a really nice run with this pair. So I'm still in it. Stop loss is at break even. So yeah, I'm just in this one. I'm in EG cells and I'm in Nzdcad cells. So I'm all in cells. I'm leaving the US pairs alone for right now until, because genuinely the next move that I'll be looking out for, since this is still bearish, it just is, like, I'm not gonna even try to make it something it's not. The dollar is still bearish. Why? Because we have a monthly level of resistance right here and we have not been able to break it. If price wanted to break this, we would have had another bullish candle, not a bearish candle. This bearish candle is straight up just a rejection of that same level. So now, more than likely, we got to retest this level before we can even think about potentially going bullish. But for right now, it's still bearish. And given the fact that I do believe that, let me put this back. When price starts to come back bullish, I already have my fib in place to just potentially look for something like this. Maybe not even to that -27, wherever it may go, I don't know. But I still have more of a bearish bias on the dollar now. Before it was bulls. It was bulls for so long. It was bulls ever since here, ever since August of last year. And have we gone bullish? No, we've gone nowhere. So I learned my lesson. Shouldn't break. I'm still trading with whatever the current flow is. Like, it's really not even worth me trying to. It's not worth fighting against. But yeah, happy trading, y'all. Let's keep making some coin.